So we're halfway through the season. Let's recap how it's been going. To welcome in to this first half of the season recap and a live comment against Slovan Bratislava. So, first off, two players left, after the last episode. So Maybach went on loan to another team within our league, so hopefully he's going to get some football and develop there. And also Holle was sold to Dynamo Zagreb because he wanted to grow and he wasn't really featuring anyway. Only one player came in, Ismail Adebayo, and he has been insanely good. Playing in a deep line playmaker position in central midfield. It says the loan deal is £5 million. It's not. As long as he's featuring, it's going to work out at about 1.8 million for the season. But I think he is the type of player who does take us to the next level. So I am fairly pleased with that deal. There's some things to mention. Our youth recruitment has been improved, and our youth facilities are currently in the process of being improved as well. So great to see a little bit of improvement within the youth side of the team. We have been rejected a coaching course again though, and if that doesn't improve within the next 18 months, I do think we maybe have to look at moving on if they are not going to help us improve as a manager. Because part of this is a managerial European journeyman, and part of us being a manager is getting to the Continental Pro license. And at the minute, Austria Wien are kind of being stubborn with that. So first off, to recap how things have been going in the Cup, we start off with a 1-0 victory over SV Allerheiligen. Can't pronounce that. Vlahovic with the goal in that game. We then played Vorodorfe, or FAC, as we're going to call them, with Stan on the score sheet in that game. And then we've just got a 2-0 victory against Lafnitz, with Svek and Shablas on the score sheet. You can see Ben Osman, by the way, has become our first choice keeper. I gave him some game time and he looked quite good, so he has pretty much snuck in there already, aged only 19 to be our first choice keeper. So time to look at our league form then. So following on from the Rapid Wien game, the opening game of the season, we played SV Ried. And we got 3-0 victory with Vlahovic getting a goal, an own goal, and Stan on the score sheet before we then played Altash with a 2-1 victory. Vlahovic before getting a red card and Stan on the score sheet. We then drew away from home to Salzburg with Horvath scoring. We then played Lask and got a 2-1 victory. They got consolation goal, Vlahovic and Stan for us. Before we played Grazer and got a 4-1 victory with Chuck getting a hat-trick and Vlahovic scoring. We then played Klagenfurt with Horvath and Vlahovic again scoring a 2-1 victory, before 3-2 victory over Sturm Graz with Vlahovic getting 2 and Horvath on the score sheet. We then lost to Wolfsberger, very disappointing, 3-0 defeat. We did put out a very, very rotated side, but at the same time, yeah, it wasn't good. We then played Hartberg and got a 1-1 draw, Stan scoring in that. We then played Tirol. Albustin, our backup striker, getting 2 in this game, and Holm. Then played Rapid Wien and got a 1-1 draw with Adebayo. Before we played Reed with Chuck scoring that goal. We then got back-to-back defeats. First off against Altach, 2-0. Then Salzburg, 2-1, Vlahovic with our goal. Then we bounced back with a 2-0 victory over Lask with Stan and Borkovic scoring. And then we've just played Grazer where Vlahovic got 2 and we won the game 2-1. Now Vlahovic has been good. 10 goals in 13 league games. Probably not going to be our striker in the second half of the season, but he's done good. He could play in attacking mid, for example. Let's recap how our European run has gone then. So we played against Genk in the third qualifying round. We lost first leg 1-0 at home, and we were completely outplayed. And unfortunately, in the second leg, a goal from Vlahovic and Adebayo wasn't enough. We did go 2-0 up, and I believed, but unfortunately they came back and got 2, and we went out. Now, the positive, I thought we were going qualifying. We went straight into the Europa League group stage, so that was straight away money in the bank, straight away league campaign money available. So we started off against Colne at home, and yeah, they were a step above, to be honest with you. I don't know if I got our tactics wrong or what, but they just were a step above. We then played Karabag, and look at this. First off, Divock Origi playing for them. And we got a 3-2 victory with an 88th minute goal, then a 91st minute winner. And let's have a look at this goal, by the way. Because if you're ever going to win a game in the 91st minute, this is how to do it. So Chuck puts a ball in, gets cleared out. He brings it down off his chest and rockets it into the top corner. That's how to win. So we then played Ajax and we got a 3-3 draw. A 91st minute equaliser for us. Again, we did alright though, a few more shots, but at the same time we just weren't good enough. We then played Aston Villa and lost the game 1-0, but Aston Villa are a class above us. We're a couple of years from getting a team together good enough to actually compete in Europe, I think. I really do. And we have just picked up a draw away from home to Leicester. So currently, we're in a deep position and we do play Slovan Bratislava today before Freiburg and Celtic end the league phase. We're currently in 24th, but a win today will take us potentially around this spot. I do think 4 points from these last 3 games would be enough. Domestically then, we are currently sitting in second place. 1-11, drew 3, lost 3, 36 points, 4 points behind Salzburg. And I have to say we are looking like a very, very good side. Now Salzburg are battling well. They're 24th in the Champions League group stage at the minute. So hopefully they can get through to the knockout rounds. We need the points. So currently we have 7.1 points, which has us a 38.1. That is better than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nations above us at the minute. So we are doing better than 5 nations above us. So we've just got to push on. If us and Salzburg can get through to the knockout rounds, for example, it would be very beneficial. And the likes of Sturm Graz are 17th in the Europa League as well. So hopefully they can get through to the knockout rounds. And with Rapid Wien sitting in 16th at the minute in the Conference League, maybe if we all can push on into the knockout rounds of our respective competitions, hopefully we can be looking in a good position. So, going into the final game of the first half of the season then, top goal scorer is Vlahovic with 14. Then it's Stan with 8, who really has stepped up. Then it's a big drop down to 4 for Chuck and Horvath. In terms of assists, Torsvik has 6, Adebayo with 5, Stan with 5, Selic with 4, Elia with 4. I would like to see Elia step up because, yeah, we spent big on him. We did. Okay, so the final game before this this break, we do have some players coming on trial because the leagues in Sweden and stuff have now released their players who weren't sticking around. And then just make sure we're looking okay. We are. So we're going to go Ben Osman in goal, Hermansson in defence because we are missing one of our first choice, Svek and Borkovic, Elia and Shabalas, Adebayo, Selic, Stan, Chuck and Vlahovic. Few players are desperately in need of a rest, but after today's game we do have a 2-month break. Although with Europa League games, I think it's about a month and a half. But either way, they do get a nice holiday. They get to go to Dubai. They get to go to the Maldives, rest the legs and come back stronger. First highlight then, Elijah right back to Hermansson, who has stepped up and done well this season, so it was a good purchase. Hermansson again, don't give it away now, I've said a good purchase. Svek goes into Selec. To Chuck, goes across to Shabalas now. Left foot, back post. Is he in? He is in. Elijah, after I said he needed to step up, has picked up his first goal of the season. And we go 1-0 up in the 7th minute against Slovak side Slovan Bratislava. Obviously, we managed in Slovakia with Trenčín before coming to Austria Wien. Good tackle by Chuck, but they do get the ball again. Can Chuck win it again? He is pressuring them. Come on. Cadillac. To Simo now. Goes back to Kuzmic. To Cadillac. Come on, we can't let them play like this. We've got to press better. We've got to press better. Oh, it's over. Can we maybe out of possession? Things if you trigger press more from when they cross that line. I want us chasing them down. I really do. I think we've been a bit too slack on them at the minute. So I was thinking maybe 4 points from these last 3 games would be enough. This win at the minute only taking us up 1 place. This win is taking us up 1 place. I can't see so many teams only picking up another point, so there's a chance in these last 2 games against Freiburg and Celtic, we need to at least get 1 more victory, and that's going to be tough. Maybe if we can go to Freiburg and get a point, it puts us in a good position going into the final game at home to Celtic. But, okay, so we are struggling with some legs in today's game. So we're going to take off Chuck and bring on Horvat. Elijah being on the yellow has to come off for Williams as well, because we just can't take that risk of going down as 10 men when we only lead in the game 1-0. Only 9,000 fans have turned out last game from the first half of the season in the European group stage. I would have liked to have seen us selling out, if not getting closer to it, which is 17,500, and we only knocking on the 9,000 mark. So that's upsetting. That is upsetting. Very few highlights in these kind of games, but these are the kind of games I like. Get the goal, ball the game, drag it out to death after you've got the goal, and see us through to a 1-0 victory. I would take it all day long. Can we go 2 though? Vlahovic. Oh, he puts it wide. Good effort from him. Good effort. Standers in behind now, right at the end of the game. He goes back to Williams, goes inside Adebayo to Horvat, to Selic. Just get blocked and cleared away. Do they have a chance to counter with Fadinga? Fadinga goes back to Chapella. Goes past his man way too easily. Way too easily. Cuts it back. It's 1-1. We have been in complete control of this game. The legs are going out players, but we're really short of players at the minute in a couple of positions. Defence being one of them. That was very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I don't like what I saw from the team there. One of the things we definitely do need, look at that. You want an improved deal. We've just ballsed up a game and you want a new deal. We need more depth in defence because we've got Ryder. When he comes back, he's obviously first choice there. But after that, we're a bit short. So we do have on trial at the minute, Emin Hasek, who is a Bosnian-Swedish defender, 6'3". He's right-footed but can play left back as well, so he is an option. I do worry we may be lacking that super quality in attacker mid or striker, so I am looking dramatically to improve that. Obviously, we know who I'm looking at, Alex, so we'll see if we can bring him in, the legend of the series so far. Lorenzo maybe is knocking on that door, getting a chance in the middle as well, just to see if he can create a little bit more. But they're the type of games we need to be taking, because we now have Freiburg away and Celtic at home, and we are outside of the automatic, playoff qualifying positions. So we need, we're 2 points off, so we need back-to-back wins. 1 win won't be enough. Beating Celtic on the final day won't be enough, I don't think. I think we need 2 wins out of the last 2 games to qualify. I really do. But we will see how we can do. I want to thank you for watching the episode. Hopefully you are enjoying it. In the next episode, we will be coming back for the youth intake and a live com, hopefully, and a lot of recapping, including a big signing. I know it's coming. I just don't want to spoil it. Thank you for watching. I've been Paul, also known as Northman. I'll see you next time.